Hi guys, so first we're going to go in with our Nivea Sensitive Skin Shave Balm. This is going to prep our skin, and then we're going to go in with a little bit of tape just to make sure that we get our very precise edges of our eyeshadow. So you might have to take them on and off just a few times to make sure that they're even on both sides. Then we're going to prep the skin. So we are going to go in with a little bit of concealer. This is going to give us a base for our eyeshadow. After we put on the concealer, we're going to set it with a little bit of MAC Emphasize just to make sure all the powders blend on top of the eyes very well. First eyeshadow that we're going to go in with is Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek. This is just going to be our first transition shade to warm up the crease. Then for our second transition shade, we're going to go in with Creme Brulee from Makeup Geek, and this is just a warm, darker toned eyeshadow, and this is going to start our depth on the outer corners. Then for the darkest shade that we're going to go in with is Anastasia's Fawn eyeshadow, and this is a very gorgeous shade because it's not too cool and it's not too warm. It's going to give us our perfect edge, and it's going to give us depth to the eye and prep for our glitter. So once you apply these to both edges, just make sure you apply pigment and then blend out. Don't apply too much at first, just keep going and making sure that you're blending all the harsh edges out. Then for the star of the show, we're going to go in with the glitter. This is both NYX glitter glue and the glitter in bronze. We're going to apply this to both eyelids, and we're going to try our hardest to keep it away from the crease. We will go in and make sure that we clean up all the glitter that did touch the crease, but we really want to focus this just on the eyelid. Now we're going to go in with a clean blending brush and just make sure all of the glitter is only on the lid, so brush off any that has gotten into the crease during that time. Then we're going to go in with, what is this? Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek, and we're going to apply this just to the outer corners, and what this is going to do is warm up the crease and further deepen up that outer corner just to make sure that the entire look has more of a warm tone rather than the cooler tone that it was kind of looking like there. So then going in with a clean blending brush, we're going to blend away all of the harsh edges and make sure everything's blended really well. Then we're going to pull off the tape, and you can see that by applying that tape, it definitely gave us that sharp outer edge that we wanted. Then in for a second primer, we're going to use the Angel Veil just in the center of the face. Then for foundation, using L'Oreal True Match, I'm in the shade N2. I'm going to dot this all over the entire face and then blend it with my Morphe, it is the M439 brush. Going in with my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector, I'm going to apply this to the inner third of the under eye just to cancel out any of the darkness that we may have under there. I'm going to use my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge to blend this out. And then for concealer today, I'm going to be using the NYX HD Concealer, and I'm going to apply this to all the areas that we usually do, underneath the eyes, down the center of the nose, the forehead, the chin, and the Cupid's bow. And then once we apply this to all those areas to highlight and to further conceal, I'm going to go in with that Real Techniques Beauty Sponge again and further blend out all of the concealer. Then to set the concealer, I'm going to be going in with one of my newer powders, and I am so obsessed with this powder. It's the RCMA No Color Powder. It's amazing. It's very finely milled. It has no type of color to it at all. It's not translucent. It literally has no color at all, so it leaves a gorgeous finish underneath the eyes. So we're just going to bake under the eyes, and then to set the rest of the concealer, I'm going to mix Anastasia's banana powder and MAC Emphasize and just set the center of the face where that concealer was. And then to set the rest of the face, just the entire foundation itself, you know I like to put a powder over top of it just so all my bronzers and all the other powders that we apply blend better. So I'm going to be using the NYX HD powder. And then I'm going to do something a little bit different for my brows today. I'm going to go in with one of my little mini Lorac Pro palettes, and I'm going to use that middle shade just to really make a natural brow. I'm not looking for anything too dramatic just because the eyes are dramatic as it is. So I'm just going to fill in my brows, make sure everything just looks nice and filled and I don't have any sparse areas, using just any type of brow brush and that type of powder. You'll get the same look with any eyeshadow that matches and any brow powder. Then, as always, setting my brows with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel to keep them in place all day long. Then we're going to wipe away the powder underneath of the eyes, and then I'm going to go in with my lashes. I'm going to be going in with the House of Lashes Iconic Lashes today. I'm going to apply them off camera, and then as you can see when I put them on, they're gorgeous with this look. It gives you a very nice winged out eyelash, which is perfect for what we're going for. Then using the same eyeshadows that we used in the crease, I'm going to go in with Makeup Geek's Cocoa Bear and then blend it out with Anastasia's Fawn eyeshadow. So just to give our lower lash line just as much definition as our eyeshadow on top has. Then using my favorite bronzer, you know, the Too Faced Chocolate Bronzer, I'm sorry, I totally blanked. And using one of my new favorite bronzer brushes, it's the Morphe M527. Then I'm going to go in with the Hoola Bronzer, as always, to contour the rest of the face. Then for blush today, I'm going to be going in with the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush from Tarte in the shade Thrilled. It's a gorgeous mauve shade, just to give us a little bit of flush of color to the cheeks. And then we're going to be going in with Gerard Cosmetics Audrey for our highlight today. I definitely wanted to go with more of a gold toned highlight just because we're definitely keeping a warmer tone to the entire look. I'm going to apply this to the cheekbones and all the areas that we usually highlight the face. And then I'm also going to go in and highlight the inner corner and the brow bone as well with this shade. And then I totally realized that I forgot to apply mascara, so I'm going to go in and just kind of coat the top lashes and bottom lashes with a little bit of my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. Then to finish off the look, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray to make sure that our face doesn't have any type of excess powder and make sure that our makeup stays all night long. Then going in with NYX Cosmetics Lip Liner in Nude Pink, I'm going to line my lips and then completely fill them in. Then I'm going to go in with Anastasia's Liquid Lipstick in Milkshake. This is a very pale pink shade. I'm going to apply this to the lips. And then you'll see that I kind of felt like my lips looked very one-dimensional. So what I decided to do was go in with a little bit of the Gerard Cosmetics highlighter and just apply it to the center of the lip, so on the bottom and on the top. And as you can see, it gives it a little bit more dimension rather than looking very one-toned. But that is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.